We've got two of these Rucker 9-inch straight edges that I'm going to machine. These are a couple that were purchased from Clark Easterling over at Windy Hill Foundry. Clark is the one that makes these. He cast them himself. This is the one that he gave me last year. Actually Keith Rucker gave me this one right here. And whenever I was over there hanging out with Lance and we were playing with his 16-inch Genie shaper, I went ahead and made a cut on there just to see how it was, how it was looking. But I'm going to recut it, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to machine all three of these here, in a row, and get these done so that I can get these other two sent back to Clark. So if you're interested in buying one of these, you can just go to windyhillfoundry.com and pick up one from him there. He sells them unmachined. I believe he's got somebody over there in Mississippi that machines these as well for him, for those that want it. He just had, I think he had one or two individuals that politely asked if they could wait and send a couple to me and have a machine. So that's what I'm doing. Just a a courtesy for Clark. Him and I like working together. So, but these are generally a project that you would tackle yourself. You buy these from Clark, and you guys with your home machine shops, this is a great project for you to practice on, machine it, and then also for the scraping. If you want to try to get your hands wet with some hand scraping or even power scraping, this is a good project for that. All right, it's got the angle that you machine on it. Of course, you got the flat on the bottom there. So I'm going to be using the shaper to get this cut in. I'll probably use the K&T mill to mill the sides, just a little bit quicker and easier to do that over there. But we'll go ahead and we'll do the bottoms, this side right here, which is 90 degrees from the base. And then once we get these two sides done, I'll probably flip them up like this, and we'll come in at an angle and cut this right there. So we'll get most of it done on the shaper. All right, let's get rolling on it. I'm using my sandpaper method, so we've got the the emery cloth or the sandpaper taped to the jaws, and that will allow a nice grip against this cast surface right there. I went ahead and got everything preset. We got a parallel down in there. We'll just be setting it straight on this top right there. All right, and I've already got it marked with this little Sharpie mark here, just so I know that we're going to be centered on the vise. That way when I pull this out, put another one in, we can go back to the same location. I won't have to be adjusting the stroke location on the shaper here. That's all we're going to do. We're going to set it in there in its natural position, tighten the vise up, and then we're going to cut it. We'll cut the top or the bottom and the side first and get that done. We're now set to cut this side right here. We're going to be using our automatic down feed. We are ready to go. I'm going to start off at 12 thousandths down feed, see how it looks. And we've already got it set. We're taking a touch off 30 thousandths. Go ahead and turn that down to 0 there, just in case. Got a pretty good draft angle on there, so it's going to take quite a bit to clean that up. Go ahead and stop it. come on back up with it. You got to bring it out to clear the cam right here so that you can bring the tool back up. We'll reset it, make another pass there. All right, after that clip, I realized we've got a pretty good hard spot right here on this corner, and that's what it was doing. It was dulling my tool up, and it quit cutting there. So this is a problem for me right here, because high-speed tools and hard spot don't get along very well. It just instantly wears your tool out. So on mine, I'm going to go ahead and try to finish mine. I'm going to get my grinder and go ahead and grind this corner off right here to get rid of that chilled spot, and then go ahead and see if I can finish mine out. This side, I can tell there's a little bit of hard right there on that side too. But I believe on the other two, I'm going to go ahead and do these on the K&T mill, because I don't want to spend all day working on these things. I've got other jobs I need to do, and I really just want to kind of get these done quickly. So I believe what I'll do is go to the K&T, and I'm going to use my face mill on the top, and we'll use an end mill and cut all the other three sides at once. And then after those are done, I can focus on getting that angle there. So I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to use the K&T to finish these two guys out right there. But let's see if I can go ahead and get mine finished up over here and see how it comes out. But these hard spots are going to be problematic for me. I'm probably just going to try to grind some of these corners off right there and get them out of the way. All right, let's give it another shot. I went ahead and relieved the ends here. I relieved that in there, a little bit on those corners there. I touched the tool up. You got to touch it off, move the table again, and we've got our down feet set. See what she does. I went ahead and slowed it down 1 speed as well. I'm hoping that I cleared it now. Sounding pretty good. So far, so good. Looks like we made it through there without burning the tool bit up. Got our touch off there, so we're ready to make our first finishing pass here, see how it does. I've got mine finished where I want to, and I kept having problems. This side right here, this top corner edge was still hard right there, which was giving me problems getting the finished on there the way I want. And just another reason why I decided I'm going to go ahead and use my good carbide face mills to do this, because it cuts through there no problem, doesn't mess with it. Whenever I did the squares, I didn't have any issue with it. This is just some oil for me trying to clean it off there. But I finally got it nice and smooth and straight across there, so I'm going to leave mine right where it's at. And I'm not going to go any further with it there. So from here, we are going to go ahead and start working on the other two. I'm going to go to the K&T mill, get it set up, and start machining them right there. We've got some more really nice indicators here that was sent to me by Tad Philippe, and he's from Europe. I don't recall the exact country, but I know he's from the European area. And check this out right here, man. Look at this box. And you can see if you look close, it is a Starrett box. It's just faded out, very heavy, a little bit more red on that side. And we've got another nice indicator right here in this pouch I'll show you in just a minute. Let's check this one out first right here and show you what he picked up and sent my way. Look at that. What we have here is a 5-inch travel dial indicator made by Starrett, and it still works just fine. Five-inch travel. I've never actually seen one this size up in person before. I believe Starrett makes these in multiple lengths. I've actually got a 2-inch and a 3-inch. So this is the first time I've had one that was bigger than the 3-inch travel indicator. And it's in great shape. Right here, this is just a little bit of glue from having some kind of tape around the barrel right here. But it is in excellent shape. Let's see if we can get you in there a little bit tighter to kind of see the dial there. So number 656-501I, 5-inch range, 1-inch, or 1/1000th resolution, I mean. Bezel works good. Nice looking dial face on it. Great condition. The excellent find right here really surprised me that Tad wanted to send this my way. This is definitely not an indicator that you want to have to buy new. They are very expensive, but if you can pick these up secondhand at a garage sale or a flea market or a swap meet, you can usually get these fairly reasonable. You know, I'd say 100, 200 bucks, but I have no idea what Tad had to pay for this. Hopefully he did not have to pay much, because sometimes you can actually get these for much less than that, because they're just not a very common indicator to use around the shop. They have specific purposes. If you have a long reach application somewhere on a machine, these are usable for that. You can also use these on the lathe. Set this on some kind of clamp or magnetic back, and if you don't have a DRO, you can certainly use these for moving your carriage offsets over on the lathe, which is what I have done many times with my other long travel indicators. So Tad, thank you very much for that. Still got the little card in there that talks about the indicators right there. All right, so we'll put this one away. We're going to put that up in our tooling cabinet with our other Starrett tools. And let me show you the next one that he had sent my way. This one's a little bit different, but trying to not damage it anyway. So we have another indicator right here. Get you in there a little closer to see this. This is Swedish made, CEJ, Sweden is what it says there on the front. And what we have right here is a 200,000ths indicator. It is a super fine resolution indicator right here. Matter of fact, if I just barely touch the plunger, you can see it just moves all the way across there. So get you in there so maybe you can see the resolutions a little bit better. So each one of the numbers here trying to get the reflection out of there. So each one of the numbers that you see, the 1, 2, and so forth, that is 1/10, 1/10,000ths of an inch. So what the small lines are doing is breaking into twos. So 200,000ths of an inch. So that's taking tenths, which is already very fine measurements. That usually tenths is about the closest that we using on our machines when we're trying to do indicating, getting things trimmed in, that kind of thing. This breaks it into divisions of 2 in between the tenths readings there. So very ultra fine precision measurements. These are good, well used on, say, like a surface plate. When you've got some kind of inspection that you got to do, this is where an indicator like this really kind of comes into play. So you get this mounted up to some kind of indicator holder, and you can come in underneath it and take very, very minute readings, comparison readings. You know, if you've got different pieces that you just want to sweep underneath this, once you have a zero set, that's what this could be used for, as well as a repeatometer, which is a tool used on surface plates as well to kind of read differences in the surface measurements there. So it looks to be in very good shape. It also had some kind of sticker decal, probably a calibration, so it's just got a little bit of the glue from the sticker on that. Otherwise, it is in excellent usable condition. Very cool. So thank you very much, Tad. These are some very nice gifts, and hopefully we can put both of these guys to use around here. That's just a pin cap that he stuck on there just to protect the plunger, which is that's a nice little tip for you right there, pin cap. So thank you very much, Tad. Very nice gifts. Thank you. I want you to check out this just amazing and super generous care package that was sent to me by Don Clements. He is from Honolulu, Hawaii. This is an entire lot of tooling that Don had purchased new, and he told me in his letter that he had begun building up what he called a mini shop, a mini machine shop there at his home. And he ended up having some other things come up. He had some health issues and some other personal reasons that arose that caused him from actually being able to complete the setup of this shop. And so he is, I guess he's disbanding it now and maybe selling his machinery and getting rid of his tools. And for whatever reason, Don wanted to send these to me. And I just can't tell Don thank you enough. I mean, this is just so generous, the tools that he sent. These are all brand new, everything in here. You got a bunch of Starrett tools and some Michitoya tools. So I want to show you what he has sent in. We'll start off. Let's go ahead and we'll move a couple of these back. We'll just start with the Starrett tools. So this is a dial test indicator set right here, 1/10 resolution. I'm trying to just get you the part number so you can see it for reference there. All this stuff is brand new in the box. Got all the paperwork that come from Starrett there. Look at that, just beautiful, brand new. Still got all of the wax paper around all the snugs and all the accessories that come with the indicator there. Again, it's a tenths resolution. Try to get you a little better shot of the test indicator here. I really like the size of the bezel right here, the dial face. A little bit bigger than some of the other ones that I have that I've been using. Perfect. Got a great feel to it. Awesome. Amazing. All right, so there's our test indicator set right there. We'll go ahead and put it back together. All right, and so the next one, this big box right here, is a dial indicator set. There's your part number from Starrett. This is the 3 indicator set. All brand new. Look at that, man. That is amazing. This is the first time I've actually seen one of the 3 indicator sets there. I've got these and I've used them. I've sent in some for repair, but all brand new from Starrett. So this is the tenths reading indicator, 1/1000th resolution, and then this is 1/2,000th resolution, this guy right there. Very cool, very nice set. All right, so we've got some more. So this is going to be your spring-loaded center punch. There is the part number right there, number 18C. Spring-loaded center. All right, and then we've got one more here of the Stare-It tool. So this is going to be the edge finder, but there's actually two in this box right here. So he's got two different edge finders. Both of these are the 3/8 diameter bodies right there. And I use these a lot, so we'll put them to use over on the mill. Good stuff. All right, let's move our Stare-It stuff out of the way here. All right, and then so we've got a couple of Micrometer tools that he invested in as well. So this is going to be a digital micrometer right here. Brand spanking new. I don't think he's ever used it. So I don't believe it has the battery in there yet. I've got to check that. I haven't looked yet, but I know that this is a very popular micrometer that is widely used in the industry and around many machine shops these days. Very cool. I do not have one of these, so we will get it fired up and operating and start using it. I know a lot of guys really love that mic right there. All right, we'll put it back up. All right, and then we got one more. So this is a dial indicator. There's the part number. I think I forgot to show you the part number for the mic. There it is. But anyway, so here is the Micrometer dial indicator. Got all of the paperwork from Micrometer in there, and there it is, still wrapped up in the plastic. Never used. Very nice. It's even got some of the spare parts and accessories in there. That's got the that's for the clamp on the side and a different tip that goes with it there as well. This is another. This is a tool I've never had brand new before. A Micrometer dial indicator. I've had some used ones. I have a couple over in the box. Very cool. All right. Well, Don, I don't know how to thank you enough for this. It's such a generous gift set of tools right here. Other than to tell you that we're going to start using them around here when I get the opportunity. We will pull these guys out and start putting some use on them. All right. So I really hate to hear that you were not able to get your dream of your shop going, and I hope that you're doing okay, and that you can continue to at least watch the videos out there on YouTube of all the guys doing the shop work. So thank you again for the tools. They're much appreciated around here, and we're going to try to put some time on them. All right. Thank you, Don.